It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Huskers will put total weather to crank us up. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. 20. Touchdown, Bama! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. If only board just like that. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go to the ground. That was first down and more. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Did some work on the return. They mark him out of bounds right at the 20.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Running behind that left side. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks
against a really good defense.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. Powers through the defender. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop.
defense coming out on the goal line. Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Holds it in down the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll blow it down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
It'll be third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big...
Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Leaves it with the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup for 4. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head.
Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown tie.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Look out, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. There he goes. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Trying to find his man in the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. Finds some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. Flying out to the left. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Going right to work up top. Trying to get behind the defense. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Got the quick pass. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pick pickup to give this offense some operating room.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Zings it complete to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Nebraska. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Amaro. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. We'll see if this dude can keep it rolling. You know, 3 Alabama running backs have won the Doak Walker for the best running back in the country. Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Trent Richardson. Throw in Mark Ingram, who won a Heisman. He might be able to add his name to that illustrious list.
And we could still throw people in there too. Sean Alexander, we can go back even further. Alabama's always had great running backs. And when your name gets mentioned with those guys, you talk about puffing out your chest and knowing that you've had a day or a season or a career when you get mentioned with those kind of cats.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Red pass hits complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score trick. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Huskers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll try the left side. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Amaro. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes the offense on second down. back to pass. Quickly complete. Plows and runs through another one. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moves to change impossible. Looking to throw, it's Amaro. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, they'll make those contested catches.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back looking for road. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be changing the route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go up top on second and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. The touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 7 over Utah State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down...
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. He turns it loose to the left. Underneath coastal coverage, got it deep downfield. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous...
Touchdown, Nebraska! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Amaro. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Husker! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the ground with the back. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. What a performance this guy is turning in. You know, Derrick Henry had a great 2,000-yard season, bunch of 150-yard games. This guy's looking like that right now.
And if you're comparing him to somebody like that, you know he's happy. And you know he's eating. So continue to feed him the rock. Let him do the rest. Having so much success on the ground, it's hard for me to say, hey, let's be balanced. No, give that guy the ball and let him use his balance.
Looking downfield, it's Amaro. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Now on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
To the air on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
Man, that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this world where it's pass happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's led to 3,000 yards now.
And that's a lot when you can say.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes the defender.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Amaro. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Anybody hooping or no?
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Probably in a little while.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
How you doing today,
Defensively,
big
one of the most important things is stopping the
Chilling.
run.
What about
Being
you, my
physical
guy?
up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give
I
up
was on
5 and
early
6
this
yards
morning
a pop
until I
on the
ate
ground.
around
Like,
about
that is a
2
recipe
o'clock.
for
And
disaster.
boy,
They
nigga
got to be
was
more
asleep.
physical, get off the ball, get downhill
Is
faster.
it?
Well, I had to get my midday nap. Well, not was sleep. Fuck that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Sound like you need a nap.
Big, I'm gonna be alright. I'm on the
They give it to
moon
him
route right
again.
now. That's, you know.
Oh yeah, boy, you need one, boy. Or it's gonna put you down like it do it around about 10 o'clock, boy. You gonna better keep your eyes open, boy.
I love the play call running the football here in the
I'm
fourth
gonna
quarter
take one
because
for
with the
them.
score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking.
boy,
This
I
isn't
know the
throw
feeling,
every
man.
single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You
We
can run
got
the
all the
ball,
damn
you
cereal
can do all
flavors.
of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning.
Oh, see.
Just got to be very, very careful. And
All
absolutely
right, I
cannot
was
turn it
dealing
over.
with I'll bring a little moon rock through, but I was dealing with that all those different cereal flavors. Shit, niggas don't want to spend the money.
They'll leave it with him. And
You know
this
what I
one
got?
will be
Boy, I got
stopped
that
for
shit
no
where you
gain.
come get your $3, $25,
I think
boy.
the running back kind of went rogue
Zip
on
let
that
the
last
bitch
running
go all
play. I'm not
goddamn
sure
day.
he was designed to go that direction. He
But-
tried to make
But
it
these
happen
ain't,
on his own.
to me, I feel like these
Fortunately,
ain't
ended up
the
losing
real,
yards.
because it's gonna taste more of the flavor. Anything.
Yeah.
I had some bubble gum one I had in college. Them bitches, it taste like
They
Hubble
hit.
Bubble.
Yeah, it was hitting different from what, like, some niggas just be throwing
So
shit in
smushy.
packages.
Yeah, this one is more like got the gas and it got extra teeth and junk on it.
Oh, okay.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Like some company called Cars.
Cause, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
Just
K-A-W.
gonna keep it after
Yeah.
the snap.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Able to pick his way forward for a
Like,
decent
you
game
fuck
before the
with the
defense
Telegram
gets
shit,
him
or you
down.
got a nigga you go to?
QBs that can run completely change your game.
No,
I mean,
supposed to be
every
fucking with me.
single
They
bit
just
of
put
it.
me
You have to
on.
understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power
Nigga,
read,
I
the
just
jet
get it
read,
from
all
my
the different
third
things
read.
they can do to you. So, having a guy
Well,
back
that's how
there,
far I know.
I
But
mean,
when
that
I was
can
in
run the
school,
football,
I
you
ran
better
into
be
some
alert
people.
of it from the
Ran to a
first
nigga
play
that looked like
to the
Dolph.
fourth quarter.
Called his ass Dolph. Had the whole goddamn college going to his ass. That
These
smoke.
fans stepping up to help this defense
So that
on
nigga,
3rd down.
yeah, he was abusive, bro. Nigga, go get whatever he's gonna put his tax on it and keep it
There he
moving.
goes.
But most of the girls, they weren't going out there, so they'll, give me the money type shit. I
This
go
guy's
get
a
it.
weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so
They
much
did
stress
one dude,
on the
I forgot.
defensive line to
I don't know
chase
how I
him and
met
the
this
fact
dude,
that
but
the
he
play is
stayed
extended so long.
in the
Yeah, if they've got a
Valley
spy
by a
defensively,
football
if someone's
field.
athletic enough to
I
run with
think he
this
just
guy,
ran up to me or something. I haven't got me.
sound move moving forward
Yeah,
schematic.
I put it like this: a nigga smoke another smoker, my nigga. Cause I get like, especially when I get in places where I'm not from, like when I go out of town and I run out, well, I catch a nigga at the store. Don't let me see you buying wraps or something. Hey, buddy, come holler at you.
I be so happy, boy, especially when I'm out of town. I mean, in Miami, when I was in Miami, boy, I'm like, man, I gotta find somebody out here. I don't know what good out here. Some. And that nigga hit me. He was just walking around. He like, hey, boy, need some? Yeah, so I'm good. I'm like, what you got, man? What's your name? He started naming and stuff. I'm like, okay, I started knowing some of the names. I'm like, okay.
He is going
I'm gonna check it out. I thought I was like a little piece, right?
You know a field goal
It's
can
very
tie the
second.
game
I'm
right
out there
now.
for
You have to
long.
at
I
least
gotta
give
get
yourself
some
a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football.
Got there in college when they saw my snap.
Push this game into
Like, boy, I stay out here. So my college teammate, he like, I stay out here. And he got downtown.
And this is going to be
I put it like this, but I don't use PlayStation app, boy. But especially niggas I done played with for a minute. Well, how far you is from me again, boy? If you less than an hour, boy, I'm finna pull up on you, boy. I need this woo-woo. By the time I get to you, I hope you got it for me. You ain't even got to say, leave my city. I'm putting it up to you.
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make
Telegram and shit. I forgot about all that. Group leads and all that. That one just about everywhere. Texas. A hell of them, Texas.
We'll get it started here in overtime.
See, but now, time and day now, there's a lot of places who got dispensaries already. You just pull up on them.
They don't be hitting like the street shit.
Okay.
Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. He's got way too much speed. Shot right there.
And all the shit the niggas stay away from on Friday. That's when shit coming from. So.
From the gun. How about the guts, and then it pays off. The 2-point conversion and an 8-point lead in OT. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, remember the rule change a couple of years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that's what makes this so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
34 attempts.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
They ain't got no interior 84. Everything down there 84, 86. Oh, you just borderline got them cap breakers.
He takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone.
Shut the fuck up, agent.
3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bama! They got the score, and now they need the 2-point conversion to tie.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to clear on the back end.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Quarterback will keep it. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. and fires complete to the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They want to run this quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
To the air, it's Amaro. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Alabama! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll set up to throw. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. The RPO fired complete to the left. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Huskers have pushed it inside the 20.
Response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
Second overtime, you have to go for 2, and this is for the win. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They are in!